So, welcome everyone to day 5 of the Content to Cash Challenge. I don't know, I'm just freezing off. So, very bad start. Uh, so, welcome all of you guys. I hope the challenge is going great so far for you. And big round of applause for all of you who have been part of this challenge and you've been consistently posting content. For the others who have not been able to post consistently, right? Even if you have missed out 1 or 2 days, just participate in the challenge. Try to complete as much as you can. And like I mentioned yesterday, if you're not able to record the videos, that is fine. You can post an image and add the caption, right? Post something, right? You took up the challenge on the first day saying that you're going to commit it for 7 days. So even I did not ask a commitment to post a video. Remember it? So you can post an image, you can post a carousel, that's completely all right. But people who have been posting videos, so just continue doing it. This is only for people who do not have time or who is finding challenging to record videos every single day. Okay. Um, I'm going to cover how you can batch create content so that you don't have to spend time every single day. I'm going to draw you clarity how to continue with this content creation process for all those people who are just part of this 7 days challenge. How to proceed further after this 7 days as well. I'm going to draw a roadmap for you so that it becomes much more easier for you. So now, today we are going to talk about my favorite topic and my favorite style of content. It's one of my favorite style of the content. So let me ask all of you, okay? Let me take your test. When I speak about India's freedom movement, which what is that name that comes into your mind? Which leader do you think about when it comes to India's freedom movement? I'm sure a lot of you would have thought about Gandhiji, most of you, right? But why do you think there were so many leaders who participated in our freedom movement? It was Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, Swami Vivekanand, right? So many, Maulana Abdul, Lokmanya Tilak, everybody has participated in their own ways. But what is it that made Gandhiji stand out, right? Because when I spoke about it, Gandhiji was the first name that came into your mind. So don't worry about it. Don't think that why is Monica covering history today, right? What has content creation to do with history? So don't worry. I'm just trying to drive a message to you. Once you understand it, it becomes much more easier for you. Okay? So before Gandhiji, the common people believed that the British are very powerful, they have weapons. So the freedom movement is meant only for revolutionaries, political thinkers, and local movements. But after Gandhiji, okay, he seeded that belief that every common man can participate in this freedom movement through non-violence. Now, this non-violence was his vehicle, right? So, if we talk about Gandhiji, okay, Gandhiji is a mentor or a coach. So India was under British rule. India wanted independence, right? This is our um, before condition that we were under British rule, and in the after condition that we wanted was India wanted independence. So go from stage A to stage B, the path that Gandhiji followed was non-violence. And this was the greatest belief shift in India's history, right? Everybody had their own ways. If we talk about Subhash Chandra Bose believed in military courage. If we speak about Vivekananda, he spoke about cultural pride. So everybody had their own ways to do it, but Gandhiji became famous because it was against the traditional belief that it is only revolutionaries and political thinkers who can participate in India's freedom movement, whereas in Gandhiji involved every single person into it. So everyone got involved. So similarly through your content, okay, if you are able to attack the most popular beliefs and prove it that it's not the right way, then you will be seen as a leader like Gandhiji. Okay. So for me to give you an example, let me say that in my particular industry, it's believed that Facebook ads is the fastest way to scale your coaching business. However, I disagree to it because if you are spending lakhs on Facebook ads, but if your funnel is not converting, then you are just burning out your money, right? If I had to give for the fitness niche, say for example, I would say that intermittent fasting is dead. And I would say about my story. I tried intermittent fasting for 15 days, and instead of losing 1 kg, I gained 2 kgs. Here is why. I used to fast for 16 hours and I used to eat only for 8 hours. But during those 8 hours, because I was fasting through most of the day, I used to get lot of food cravings. And this out of this craving, I could not control myself ordering junk food, right? So this is how I can seed that intermittent fasting does not work. So, all those people who have tried intermittent fasting and has not been successful with it, or people who cannot keep with 16 hours fasting, they are going to say, oh wow, what Monica has to say is great. I can do this, right? They will be able to relate it. So I would say that intermittent fasting is dead. Instead of losing 1 kg, I gained 2 kgs. It was difficult for me to fast for 16 hours. And out of those 8 hours that I could only eat, I was feeling so depressed that I could not eat most of the time. And I ended up ordering junk food out of that craving for food, right? Something on those lines. You can just give these inputs to ChatGPT and ChatGPT will create a fantastic post for you. So the goal here is to have that idea, right? Which is against the popular belief, because अगर सब लोग ही बोल रहे हैं कि 3 ways to lose weight is work out every single day, follow a clean diet, and sleep for 8 hours. So, if you're also going to say the same thing, because that is also available on ChatGPT, so how are you going to stand differently, right? So, you have to be very innovative, but make sure that whatever concept you want to talk about or whatever way you are talking about is a right way and it does get results. Just don't throw stones at somebody without proof of concept, right? So if I would say that um, Facebook ads is not the right way when you are just starting out if you have not tested your funnel. So Facebook ads can be run only when you see that your funnels are converting. Okay. So that is how I can talk up against the popular belief of Facebook ads is the fastest way to scale your coaching business. So let me quickly share my screen. This session is going to be very crisp and simple. So, what is the common advice in your industry do you gently disagree with? Help your audience shift their thinking while positioning yourself as a go to expert. So, myth is a common belief in your niche that keeps your audience stuck, or it could be something that they have already tried. So, say for example, going to gym is not a good way for 50 plus women to lose weight, right? Because if they are working out intensively, it could hurt their knees. So I would say something like this, that if you are 50 plus and you think working out in the gym is the only way to lose weight, let me break this down for you. Okay. So we would talk against the popular belief and you will tell that why do you say that X thing works. So I want you to first of all write down all the popular beliefs in your niche. Only when you are clear about what is popular in your niche, that's when you will be able to create this. So I've given you some examples here. So you need to work out for 1 hour daily to lose weight. Truth, you can get results with 20 minutes a day consistently. Following the right diet or following XYZ diet method. Why it matters? Thinking you need hours leads to all but burnout. What to do instead? Commit to short daily movement. It's sustainable and it works. So, like what I have done. Um, Currently, I don't have a bandwidth to work out to go to the gym because if I'm going to the gym, that takes away 2 hours of my time. With current commitments that I have, I don't have that kind of bandwidth. So what am I doing? I am made a schedule for myself that I'm not eating any uh, maida and any breads. Plus, I'm also my breath work is ongoing. I do that every day. Plus, I made a point that in the morning, in the empty stomach, I go down the stairs and up the stairs, 7 floors, after my lunch and after my dinner, right? So this is the minimum movement. So even if I'm not able to go to the gym, this is a basic commitment that I have given to myself. And say, for example, I could not do in the morning and afternoon, then in the night, I do it for 3 times. So this is what I'm doing consistently. Uh, let's see, I'll share my results with you, what happens. So if you're a career coach, you could say that sticking to one job for stability, loyal to the wrong job creates long-term frustration. Why it matters? Comfort zones turns into cages if you are not growing. So instead, audit your values, explore what truly lights you up. Save this if you need, questioning your current path. So this is the prompt that you would be using. You will mention your niche, what coach you are, whom do you help, and what results you help them achieve. Then write a 3 short Instagram reel scripts under 45 seconds each using this format. So your myth you will put here, right? Give the myth to ChatGPT and truth that what's actually true. Give it to them. And then why it matters and what to do instead. You give your inputs here and then you can expect a great output from ChatGPT. If you don't give this, if you just copy paste prompt, you will have to check what kind of output you're getting, because I prefer to give the myth and the truth to it and then I take the output from ChatGPT. So I hope you can post this in a carousel format as well. So this can easily go because it's a myth breaking, right? So if you don't have a bandwidth, once again reminding you to create the video today, that's all right. You can just create a carousel instead. So I'll be sharing the recordings and these documents. You can go through it. Thank you so much. And if you have any doubts, you can post it in the WhatsApp group. I'll reply to you. Now, guys, we have been learning about the content creation part, but there are two more important elements to it, which is your offer and your sales machine, which works in the backend to convert the leads that you are generating into sales. So I have another program which is called as Instagram Sales Machine, wherein I cover the entire part right from the funnel that you need to have in place, your content, much more in details, right? I cannot cover a lot in this 7 days. I also talk about the offer creation part and the sales machine, which works on automation so that you don't have to spend time on it on a regular basis. What happens is when you get leads on Instagram, you end up spending time on it, which takes away your time. So I've done that. So I used to spend nearly 4 hours on Instagram creating, editing, and replying to the DMs and comments, right? I used to spend 4 hours for this. So right now we don't have that luxury of spending 4 hours. So automations is one of the best ways to go, wherein you are automatically nurturing these leads. You also have this content trust building content going on your profile, plus on the back end as well. You are nurturing them and converting them. So if you would like to know more about it, you can just DM me and I will share the details with you. So that's pretty much. I'm looking forward for seeing all you guys post, if not videos, share a carousel. See you tomorrow.